How you doing? This is Mike here. Very excited to show you something new that I just got. An incredible deal off of Facebook in one of the music pages. I got a early 2000s, late 1990s Peavey Transformer 212. It was a modeling amp that Peavey came up with to compete with the Fender Cyber Twin. This is beautiful. I'm going to show you some of the settings I have quick, and then I'll go through the amp with you. What I'm going to show you now is something that I came up with. This is my clean setting that I use. This is modeled after a Fender Tweed 59 Bassman, and it really sounds like a tube amp and beautiful. It's got a boost feature on the foot pedal. I can boost it and just give you a nice sound. Beautiful. Let me give you some of the treble pickup too. Really nice. I love it. Okay, the second setting I have is, this is a 62 Blues Breaker amp by Marshall. I use this setting when I play out for like the harder rock songs, ZZ Top kind of style. It's a little MIDI sounding. I'm going to adjust it more, but anyway, just to give you a reference of it. Nice, and then I'll boost that so you can hear the lead on it. What's nice is the boost is also got its own EQ. You can adjust the boost to have a different EQ than the regular setting. Real nice. Alright, let me take that off. Channel 3, this is when we have heavier rock songs. And this one is Peavey High Gain. This is a 5150 it's modeled after. Real nice. Boost that up for you for lead. Real nice, beautiful. And then the next one, this one I have set up. This is when we do Pink Floyd on the wall. With my Strat, this is good, but with a Les Paul, I'll just show it to you. So there you have it, that perfect, and with the Strat, really good. Anyway, that's an example of some of the sounds. That's just breaking the lid open. It's got so many sounds you can get out of this amp. I'll show you real quick the pedal here. This is the PFC4, professional foot controller 4 they call it. Right here you got your effects button. So say I'm in channel 1, I push the effects button. I get to choose, I can set a delay on it, boost, modulation, effects, delay, and reverb. Just hit the button for boost, and you boost and you get your lead signal if you want to boost your sound. You get A, B, C, and D, and 4 different sounds for each of those channels. So I get 16 total for user settings, and also it comes with factory settings, and I get 16. So you get a total of 32 different sounds. Beautiful. So when you're in a band, you want to play out, you can get tweak it to pretty much any song you're trying to do, which is really nice, and you don't need a big pedal board with all the stuff. It's all built right in. Here's the face of it. Right here is your input, high gain, low gain. Right here is your matrix. You got A, B, C, and D. Those are your 4 channels. You can select where you want to be if you don't have your foot switch or when you're trying to edit and design your own sounds. Right here is your store button. What you do is when you put it on user setting here, set it how you want, pick the amp, the sound you want, hit the store button quick, the light flashes here or wherever you have it set, then you hit store again and it stores it into that bank. Pretty cool. Right here is the different amp models. We have American, which are Fender and Mesa Boogie. The modern high gain are Mesa Boogie. The Tweed and the Clean are Fender. The Tweed is a 59 Bassman and the Clean is a blackface Fender. Then down here you have your Peavey section. You have Peavey Ultra and High Gain. Those are after the 5150, and the classic sound is for the Peavey Classic 50. You got Clean and Crunch. Then you have your British section, which is Marshall and Vox. You got Crunch, Vintage, and High Gain. Those are all Marshall. The Crunch is a 70s Marshall 50 watt. The Vintage is a Bluesbreaker, 62 Bluesbreaker, and the High Gain is an 80s JCM Marshall. The Clean is a Vox AC30. What's cool is each of those amps has different speaker cab configurations, and with this amp, if you hold down certain buttons for a long time, like the store button, you're able to switch cabinets, which is really cool. So it'll give you cabinet emulation as well. You got pre-gain for your distortion. You got low, mid, high for your EQ. Post-gain for the volume of the channel. Reverb. Over here, modulation is your effects. You have chorus, flanger, phaser, tremolo, and rotary speaker. Then you have your tap delay. This is you set your delay you want it, and you can set it to how you want the delay. If you want it to go wah, 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 you press this button to wah, wah, and then it'll set the delay automatically to that tempo. Really, really cool. Great, easy, usable feature. Very nice. Master level, and this here is your power dynamics. You can go all the way down to 10% and bring it up to 50 or go to 100%. Really nice. Lets you adjust the power for whatever situation you're playing in. Of course, trans tube technology. Sounds like a tube amp, but it's solid state, but it's patented and just wonderful. And my favorite feature, designed and made in the USA. That's awesome. 212 speakers, 12-inch speakers, Blue Marvels. Very, very nice sounding. This is a Peavey Red Stripe line, which came out right before they started doing most of their stuff in China, which, gosh, it's a bummer, isn't it? But anyway, beautiful construction, solid as a rock, leather handle. This, like I said, this thing could fall out of a truck and still work. Came with a cover as well. It's kind of beat up, but let me show you the back real quick. Got your effects loop, right side, left side, return and sends. Stereo headphone jack. You got direct out left and direct out right, because again the amp is stereo. MIDI foot controller, which I have over there, the PFC4, and another controller here from MIDI. Blue Marvel speakers. Beautiful construction. Just really excited. This is a wonderful amp. What I also didn't show you here was you choose user when the light's on, and that's when I got my own presets, or you push that off, it comes out. Now it's factory settings. So then I got 16 different selections that are factory. If I don't like the stuff I made, all I have to do is push these two buttons together and hold them down, and it clears it all out and goes back to the original factory settings on all of it. Anyway, that's it. The Peavey Transformer 212. Wonderful amp, and just so glad I got it. $175. If you can find one, go for it. Anyway, have a great day. Thank you. Bye.